Folks, Sandamtod here, doing a quick video. I don't have any pickups or anything. This video is probably going to take a little bit of a different turn, but I thought I'd update you on something that's going on with me. I don't really understand what's going on with me, and that's part of the issue. I've had these stomach issues over the years. And they put me on, in my 20s, they put me on this stuff called Protonics, and it wasn't any better for me than like taking Tagamet or something, so I did. And then the stomach problems kind of went away for a while, and then over the last few years, maybe since I was about 40 or 39, it would flare up every once in a while, and it would just be like this nausea and this pain in my left side over here. And then it would just be horrible to the point where I couldn't do anything but like lay in a certain position to get it to go away. And then I would think, well, maybe I ate something funny, or something was bad that I ate, or da-da-da. And it would hurt, a couple days, but it would only be debilitating like the one day, and then it would go away. And then it would just be kind of yeah for a few days, and then I would be fine. Well, the flare-ups aren't, like, there's nothing that I can tell that sets it off or not or whatever, but I had one back in October, and I was off work for 2 or 3 days, and I didn't go to the doctor about it or anything. But it kind of went away, and then on the weekend before last, the weekend going into New Year's Eve or New Year's, on that Saturday and Sunday, I had a flare-up pretty bad, and so then it kind of dissipated, and Monday I was okay to go to work, and then Tuesday I went in, or Tuesday we had off because it was New Year's Day, and it hit me again, and it flared up, and this time when I went into the bathroom, I had blood. Not a lot, but some. It was in the bowl. It was bright red in color. I mean, I'm getting to the meat of the matter. Is this has been every other day. It's been setting itself off, and I've tried everything. Tried different eating, a whole gambit of different stuff. Just minimally eating, trying different things, and a lot of different things have set it off. And I just think it's flared up. Whatever it is agitating. It doesn't matter what I eat at this point. It's going for broke. But Wednesday of this week, it started hitting me again while I was at work, and my uncle said to go home, but he told me to go to the doctor. And it's like, I guess I was just waiting for somebody to tell me to go to the doctor. I don't know. I went out to my car and I called them, and it wasn't my normal doctor, but somebody was able to see me. They did x-rays on my abdomen and my stomach. They did blood work. They said my x-rays looked fine. There was no perforation or obstruction to my bowel or stomach. They said my blood work was fine. And I had, my liver enzymes are raised or whatever, but I knew that already because I had a liver scan done. And she goes, they're raised, but they're in line with what they were before. And the only thing was, they said my platelets were high or something. I don't know. But so then they wanted me to go to some hematologist, and I don't know what. I haven't done it yet. But she's like, yeah, you're going to have to go to the Kansas City Cancer Center. And and then she's like, but don't worry about the cancer. We're not looking for that. You're going there to have blood work done. And it's just like, okay. And then And then they kind of, because I told them at that point, I said, well, the medicine she gave me was like over-the-counter acid reducer, which I was already taking. It's not any stronger than what I was already taking over-the-counter. And then she put me back on the Protonics. And it was like it wasn't, neither one of them were doing anything. I was still having the flare-ups. I was still having to lay in bed most of the day. This past week I went to work a day and a half. And I'm doing this video because I'm going to go into work. It's Saturday here in Kansas City. It might as well be called Chiefs Day because of the football game today. But I need to go in and try to work some while I feel okay. And get some hours because I can't go without my check. I'm probably going to have to use vacation time or whatever to cover this. And I don't even know what my bills are going to be at the end of this, because now they want to send me to a GI. When I told her that, you know, I had blood in my stool, and I had told the doctor that I did before, and that it went away, and then it came back, because it's happening right now, and it seems to have dissipated some, but it's still there as of today, and they're supposed to get me an appointment for this gastrointestinal specialist or whatever to look at me. I don't know if they're going to scope me, you know, up the rear all the way up or what. You know, I don't really care at this point. I just want some answers, and I want it to be not cancer. You know, I mean, it's just like, if I've got a bleeding ulcer or ulceration in my stomach or intestinal lining, fine. I mean, not fine, but at least I'll know what it is, and I can make appropriate dietary or whatever to, if I can't, you know, whatever I can do to remedy it. But this not knowing anything about what's going on is really scary to me. And so to be fair, I haven't done anything in the last 2 weeks except try to go to work and deal with this stomach thing. And, or stomach and intestines thing. She said it sounded like part of it was, she goes, well, your large intestine kind of runs across your stomach from left to right and then, you know, circles back around. She goes, it could be in your intestine as well. That's why they did the x-ray of everything. And so, I don't know. I still don't have an appointment set up for that. And she called me yesterday and said they were going to let me know. So I'm hoping they're going to call, or I'll call them Monday and find out when this appointment is. And hopefully get some answers as to what's going on. Because right now, like I told you, I'm just and if stress is part of it, you know, if stress is tipping off whatever it is, this shit ain't helping. Because I am stressed out. And I don't know, folks. I'm not asking for any kind of, you know, prayers or pats on the back or it'll be alright or la-di-da. Because, you know, you don't know. You don't know, just like I don't know. I mean, it's just like, but I needed to tell some people because it is what's going on in my life. It is why I haven't done any videos in a couple of weeks, and it is an issue that I need to figure out what's going on so I can move forward with things, no matter what it is or how it is. And, I think I've just, over the years, I really have. I've taken for granted my health because I was born with all my digits and my limbs and being able to walk and talk and have all my senses and just be a normal person without any debility or handicap or whatever it is, disability. I just took it for granted, you know, and my whole life, you know, I've treated my body like junk. I've put on. You know, look how overweight I am. I mean, that just goes to show I had no respect for my own body. You know, it's time to pay the piper at the end of it all. It's not the end of it all. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking that way. I'm scared. I just don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna ramble about it and just keep going over the same things if I don't stop doing the video. So I am gonna stop.